If you like monsters, then you'll just scream with fright at this gory battle of werewolves versus vampires. Who will win? Howling 6, The Freaks, next.
Photographers, like hunters, possess the killing instinct.
Only very few know what I'm about to teach you.
Both choose their prey and then shoot.
I didn't kill him.
One delivers an illusion of eternity.
You must have mistaken me for someone else. I'm a photographer. I remember faces.
The other delivers death.
Why did you mark her face?
Don't you sign your work too, Mr. Mendrick?
Peter Coyote, Amanda Pays, Exposure. Tomorrow on Cinemax.
Get some action on Saturday nights at 11:30 on Cinemax. This Saturday, fireworks and non-stop excitement from a lady on a mission. Cynthia Rothrock battles the bad guys in China O'Brien 2. Coming soon to Saturday Action. Steven Seagal's teaching the bad guys no one is above the law.
Bank on it, pal.
Watch the fireworks explode when the mob picks on the wrong man. Prime target. It's high stakes. No rules. Pure action. Hard case and fist. Fasten your seatbelts for Cinemax action every Saturday at 11:30.
Hi, I'm Todd Glass, and I'm here on the streets of New York City talking to Cinemax viewers about movies.
I love stories.
I would say drama. Action and comedy put together. Blockbusters.
I like those gangster films, see?
Horror.
Now that Cinemax has made it so easy to find the type of movies you like, we'd like to know which ones are your favorites.
Caddyshack was definitely one of my favorites.
I couldn't tell you my favorite movie.
Casablanca.
Goodfellas. Definitely the best movie.
Every Tuesday night at 10, Cinemax keeps you in suspense. Write and let us know the name of your favorite thriller and why. Include your name, address, and phone number.
My favorite movie is Jagged Edge.
Psycho, all time, Psycho.
If you're one of the first 500 to write in, you'll get a free Cinemax t-shirt. Pretty cool shirt, huh? Send your letters to Cinemax Favorite Films, P.O. Box 4387, Blair, Nebraska, 68009. Do it before December 15th.
He could charm anything.
The room shook when he laughed.
Like a thunder.
As a child prodigy, Orson Welles excelled in everything.
There seemed to be no limit to what I could do.
By the age of 25, he had directed and starred in what has been called the greatest film of all time.
Rosebud.
But by the age of 30, he was an outcast in Hollywood.
I think a lot of his problems in his career were caused by the Rio incident.
It was an appalling accident.
We are deeply shocked and deeply regretful.
Despite 40 years of controversy and criticism, Welles never lost his love for making movies.
He left America and went to Europe to make pictures there.
He never gave up.
Crazy about the movies, Orson Welles, what went wrong?
I made it essentially a mistake in staying in movies.
Premieres December 3rd at 8 p.m.
It's the mistake I can't regret because it's like saying I shouldn't have stayed married to that woman, but I did because I love her.
It's an uplifting story, as it is in the book, and I'm truly proud.
At the premiere of South Central, author Donald Bakir gave his nod of approval to the film adaptation of his book, Crips. It's the story of a young father, a gang member named Bobby Johnson, who, fatherless himself, neglects his own son until a transformation in prison makes him want to reclaim his son from the mean streets of Los Angeles. South Central stars Glenn Plummer as Bobby, an unwed gangster who, while incarcerated, learns that his son has followed in his footsteps into a life of crime. The child is played by Christian Coleman and his mother by Larita Shelby, both newcomers to the screen. Carl Lumbly plays a wise convict named Ali who guides Bobby in jail and redirects his energies into being a good father.
And you stand alone like a man has to?
Yes.
Go find your boy. Save his life.
I'll do it. If it takes my life, I'll do it.
South Central is definitely a message movie, and while Glenn Plummer agrees that the film's message about the importance of fatherhood aimed at young black men is a good one, but he says it shouldn't be read as the only solution to the problems in the inner city.
If you say this film has the message of young black men, go home and reclaim your families, then that's neglecting the man who spends 20 hours a day in an office. That's neglecting our government, per se, to make this place a better place for us to live, you know? That's neglecting females in general.
While it examines only one solution, the film highlights many problems that exist in today's inner cities, including the high rate of teenage pregnancy and the lack of adequate health care.
I had to go on the county. I cursed you. I hated you for leaving me. You know what else? I had the baby by myself, Bobby, by myself.
Actress Larita Shelby says she's not surprised by the evolution of gangs within the inner city and attributes the high rate of teenage pregnancies as a major cause.
But the problem is, again, with babies having babies, then you get babies trying to teach babies a value system that will be productive in life for them. And when that doesn't happen, then you've got more and more masses of youngsters who are left to solve their own issues, to seek out their own role models, and sometimes they don't choose the best ones.
Stay out of this, Ray. This is between me and my son. This is not your business.
Wrong. It is my business. Now, the county's his mama now, and Deuce is his daddy. And I am Deuce.
The subject of inner-city survival in America is in the public eye at the moment with the recent L.A. riots, and for this reason, Plummer says South Central has the potential to become a commercial success, except for one thing.
Whether or not it's a commercial success, in that sense, depends on how much publicity it gets, how many theaters it's released in, how long it stays out.
Quiet, please.
No!
And director Steve Anderson says distribution is the big problem. Due to the violence that occurred last year at several theaters showing Boys in the Hood and New Jack City, he says many theater owners have refused to screen South Central.
But I know that there's definitely a fear of this movie creating violence at the box office. And, you know, to that end, various theater owners in Los Angeles have turned the film down because they're afraid of violence at the box office.
One saving grace may be the clout of director Oliver Stone, who decided to back the film and take on the role of executive producer.
He influenced Warner Brothers to pick it up for distribution. And that's where he's been most important. Without Oliver, this movie would not be in distribution, I can absolutely guarantee you.
So with Oliver Stone pushing the right buttons behind the scenes, it's now up to the audience to start spreading the word about South Central.
I ain't going back there, no way.
Jimmy, listen. If you don't go back there now, you'll be running from the law for the rest of your life. Look, I won't let you make the same mistakes I made. I'll get you out, legally.
That's bull***.
Now, I know it'll take some time, but I can do it. I want you back with me.
In theaters now.
If you like monsters, then you'll just scream with fright at this gory battle of werewolves versus vampires. Who will win? Howling 6, The Freaks, next.
If you missed any part of the saga of the Simeon Revolution the first time, then catch it on Cinemax 2 in December. See all the passion, romance, and amazing culinary skills as everyone goes ape. It's a madhouse! In the star-studded spectacle of all 5 Planet of the Apes.
Ape management is in the hands of the apes.
This time, the revolution will be televised. Don't miss a moment of the monkey madness in December on Cinemax 2, if you like movies.
Cinemax will keep you in suspense on Tuesdays at 10. This Tuesday.
You killed him.
Unmask the real murderer. Sharon Stone. Scissors. And coming soon to Tuesday Suspense.
There's nobody else for me but you.
He's waiting, watching, and there's no escape. Blind Vision.
Somebody help me!
How many times can you be murdered? Andy Garcia, Kenneth Branagh, Dead Again. A shocking secret, a terrifying discovery. Dennis Hopper stars in Eye of the Storm. Tune into Cinemax and hold on tight every Tuesday at 10. Suspense.
Thursday nights at 11. Cinemax just screams with horror. This Thursday, she's so cute, so huggable.
My God, she's in the dollhouse.
So deadly. Dolly Dearest. Coming soon to Thursday Horror.
Listen to me. I've got to talk to the authorities.
Because there's something strange growing in the garden. Seed people.
We will create new life.
Mix and match your next spouse in Bride and Reanimator.
We're gonna raise hell.
It's not all fun and games when you play with demonic toys. Thursday Night Horror at 11 on Cinemax. Your fright for the night.
He's escaped from prison. Now his gang's on a murderous mission.
They thought they could keep me locked up. That judge, prosecutor, that cop.
And China O'Brien is out to defy him. With a little help from some black belts. Cynthia Rothrock. China O'Brien 2. Tomorrow on Cinemax.
I bet you like me, come in, don't you?
Jean-Claude Van Damme and Cinemax are double-teaming the bad guys.
He looks exactly like you.
I would never in my life wear black silk underwear.
It's double the danger.
There's two of them.
Double the trouble.
Where are the twins?
And double the Van Damage.
Let's do it all the way.
Van Damme times 2.
You're dead.
Watch my back.
Double impact.
Premieres Wednesday at 8 on Cinemax.
Cinemax this fall has the most movies on pay TV. The most exclusives. The widest variety. Uncut. Uncensored. Commercial free. That's why Cinemax is the best movie network on TV.
The following movie is rated R.